Hi, my name's Dorathea, and back in 2021, I was thinking about giving some money towards an investment. I had picked a property that I wanted to purchase for an Airbnb, and as I was typing it up, Sean Foyt's video came up, and they were giving money to buy guitars in Iraq, and I heard the Lord say to me, "Why don't you give the money to the persecuted church in Iraq, in the Middle East?" And I was like, no, I can't do that. This is money that I've set aside for this specific purpose. And a few minutes later, I heard the Lord say to me, "Why don't you build my kingdom instead of yours?" And it hit me. And I went to my husband because I thought he was going to say, "Oh, that's crazy." But he said, "If the Lord told you, give it." And I was kind of hoping for a different answer because I was really struggling with that amount. And because I really had my heart set on getting this house, this Airbnb. And I wrestled with it for 3 days. And I actually I had a friend pray with me, and I told her what I was struggling with. And she prayed with me, and she asked the Lord to give me a dream. And that night I had a dream about my daughter, who's a prodigal. And in the dream she had returned. And when I woke up, immediately I said, "Okay, God, I'll give it to you." And because I knew the Lord was speaking to me and about obedience. And so I gave the money. Within a week, I sold my first $1 million home. And that was 2021. It was November of 2021. And by February of 22, I owned an Airbnb. March of 23, I owned a second Airbnb at the beach. Since then, my business has skyrocketed. It has just been unbelievable. I've launched my own team, and we have multiple rental properties. God, when I look back at the home that I first was going to invest in and what I have now, no comparison. And that was the biggest thing that struck me, was that when you give to God, you may be holding on to something, but what you're holding on to is nothing compared to what God has for you. And the process, I felt a little bad because that process for getting to the obedience was longer than what it usually is for me to give, but it was the most I'd ever been asked to give by the Lord. But I don't regret it. It's been amazing. And now when he asks me, I don't hesitate. And if you're out there and you feel like the Lord's prompting you to give. But don't throw. Give to a ministry that you know you can trust. And God specifically highlighted Light a Candle to me. And since then, I've seen what they've done with the money. I've seen so many things. I keep in touch with them. They keep in touch with me. Hands down, the best ministry I've ever given to. I don't regret it at all. And God has exponentially blessed me and my husband and my family.